the mic.
Okay.
Let go. Let go. You didn't let me get my moment, so I want to say my name is Khadijata Diallo, and I'm graduating today. I don't like how you snatched the mic out of my hand, so today is going to be all about me.
She didn't get her moment, so she turned the fuck up. Once upon a time, a woman named Katia was looking to have a big moment in her life. She worked super hard, and it was finally time for her to graduate from LaGuardia Community College. Her classmates gathered in line and got ready to walk down the graduation stage. Well, it's actually graduation grass, because they were out in the field. Katia is ready to go out there and say what needs to be said because she sees other people getting a chance to speak. So naturally, when it's her time to shine, she's like, yes. The announcer was a white lady who was going back and forth between two lines, allowing graduates to say their name and, by some accounts, their majors. It looks like people maybe had 3 to 5 seconds to say what they had to say.
On both, Kiara Villar, Gina Abulelo, Amoya Doily, Alessandra Robinson, Janelle Wellington.
There are a lot of people in this class graduating, and guys, you know how long graduations can run. Normally, people try to get through this line pretty quickly, and if you sat there and gave everyone 30 seconds, you're going to be there through next week. Now, I know some people are probably mad that I referred to the announcer as a white lady. Mind you, race normally doesn't matter, but I think it's very important that we highlight that during this video for the sake of context. From my review, it doesn't look like the lady was giving anyone more preference than the other. And from other people's accounts, she didn't even know everyone there. So she was limited in the amount of time she gave to each person, and she didn't know how long your name was. She just had to go off of context clues like when you stopped speaking or if you paused.
So that video is a little hard to watch, but I too graduated from LaGuardia Community College yesterday, class of 2023. I was there. Everyone had the opportunity to say their first and last name. No one said anything more. No one said anything less. The young lady, I understand it was her moment. I feel like she went around about that the wrong way.
Basically, there was 2 sections, Section A and Section B. And within those 2 sections, there was two long lines. And we were told to say our names when we approached the lady in the video, to say our names within the mic. But she didn't know any of our names to know whether or not it was long, short, how many siblings, XYZ. She didn't know.
But no matter. Katia is super ready. She's gone through a lot of BS. She is ready to get out there and have her moment. Finally, after 50 million people, Katia gets up there and has her time to say her name. Yes. However, the moment doesn't go exactly how Katia thought it was going to go. Katia felt like the announcer removed the mic too quickly, which didn't allow her to have the chance to say her full entire name and whatever else she had thought she was going to be able to say.
She was putting the mic down super fast for some black people. I don't want to be that person, but...
Now, even by Katia's own account, her name is pretty long. So reasonably, she might taking a breath before she says the next name, and to the announcer, she may have thought that she was done. But we're not speaking reasonably. We're speaking about Katia, and it's time for her to have her big moment. At this point, Katia just loses it. She grabs the mic from the announcer, basically assaults her in a process to get the mic, and then says her full name and explains that since she didn't get to have her moment, she is now going to have her moment, and it's going to be about her all day in front of all of her classmates. Awkward turtle. Now to me, this really seems like one of those terrible Tyler outbursts where they're mad because you won't let them eat poison, but I've never been a parent, so I don't know how this goes. At this point, life is just awkward for everyone. They finished the ceremony, but you can tell things were a little strained. And obviously, you know what has to happen. You guessed it. You have to post the video on Beyonce's internet. Now, Katia would come out on her own TikTok account and release a rebuttal video because her moment has gone viral. I mean, even Candace Owens is talking about this clip, and she said that she was acting like a hood rat.
We're going to discuss it. And let me just, a general disclaimer, if you're into hood rat antics, this episode is just not going to be for you.
Now, I'm not a Candace Owens fan, but Katia would go on to say that she felt as though this lady was being a little racist to black women and that she was pulling back the mic quicker on black people than she was with anyone else. And if that's true, I can see that being a source of contention. However, other women of color quickly ran to the internet to debunk what was said. Furthermore, other women of color went to the internet and said, hey, even if that's the case, that's not the way you handle it. And I can see that. I could probably see that that's probably not the best way to handle it. I mean, yikes bikes. Since then, Katia has removed that video, but she still has videos on her TikTok, and she hasn't lost many followers. In fact, it looked like she's gained more. Well, she's definitely had her moment.